last Sunday, my partner went to the church. She hasn't been for many, many years. Just out of curiosity, really, and to see how it's changed, I guess, and to have a new experience. And it's interesting because at the end of the service, the vicar said, when you vote this week, make sure you vote on what's good for everybody, and a heartfelt vote on what's best for humanity and not just for yourself. Well, that's a good thing to say, but not many people are going to do that. Not many at all, because everyone is living in fear. Everyone is encouraged to live in fear, and you won't even determine what's best for everybody unless you've got some sort of mastery over your own fear. Fear will determine the relationships you have, the career you have, the limitations you put upon yourself, the mental health issues you have, the friendships you have. It will dictate your entire life. And the compass can't just be aimed at doing what's best for everybody, because you have to deal with yourself first. So you have to have, it's a bit like being on a boat and you're going to go, you're going to go through some really dangerous, turbulent seas. So the compass is always on courage, knowing what that means and embodying that. So despite what's going to happen to the boat, the compass stays on courage. But obviously when you hit turbulent seas, there's going to be immense fear, massive fear, but you know where you're going and you stay on track. Well, now we've got a culture that actually is using fear as a lifestyle. All I need to do is try and avoid fear, try and get somebody to save me, and try and have some sense of safety through avoiding fear. You're never going to see the truth that way. You're never going to be able to vote or aim at what's best for everybody, because your idea of what's best for everybody is avoiding all fear, and that's not what's best for everybody. Actually, what might be best for everybody is going into a deeper fear, a bigger fear, before you come out at a better option on the other side. So if you want a meaningful life, the compass has to be on courage. The fear will be, you'll either use it as a fuel and use it to drive you forward and learn from, or you'll use it to retreat, stay small and hide and avoid uncomfortable situations, what many people do. So courage, the ability to take risks and step outside of your security, to step outside of your safety zone, to put yourself in uncomfortable, risky situations in order to grow, to be willing to stand alone, because you will. Courageous people are few and far between. It is out of fashion. You will get used to standing alone. But I think it was Francis of Assisi that once said, the secret to life is having one foot in society and one foot out. I think that's great advice, because if you just fully entrenched in society and you get caught up with the trends and what's going on, you never see what's going on. But if you keep one foot out and one foot in, one makes you observe and see what's happening, so you can see it from a more truthful perspective. And being in it means you've got the chance to change it through yourself. So doing things for other people is good, but we need to determine, are we doing things for other people based on our own fear, or are we doing them because we really know it's the right thing to do? It seems like it could be almost the same thing, but it's very, very different, very different. If you're looking through the lens of fear, if your perception is fear, you're never going to see what's the best thing to do for you or anyone else, because it just clouds that lens of perception, which is why things like Buddhism, they only work on clearing the lens of perception so you can see. And one of those paths, one of the most important one, is overcoming fear.